Okay, hey there. I just had a request for a Cricut craft room video. So she wants to see how you go about making your item if your project is bigger than the 12 by 24 mat. And I have done this. So let me show you what I did. Let me access my account here. What I did with mine, and this is super easy. Oh, open. Let me find it here. Nope. Oh, where is it? Okay. I made this for my friend Karen. Open. Okay. So if you see every layer, they're on top of each other. And this is on the 12 by 24 mat. So I'm going to hide these two layers. So it goes the length of the 24. See that? It's all the way down here to the 24. But the finished project was actually a lot wider or in length than one mat. So I had to do it in several layers. And so each line was about 2 inches in lettering, and then we had an inch in between, and then 2 inches of lettering and an inch in between. So the first mat, and I cut this all out in vinyl. I had really long vinyl sheets. I cut it out and I put it on sorry, I just lost my train of thought. What I did was I took a pair of scissors and kind of cut between each row. I left it on my Cricut mat. I just drug it like when you're curling ribbon in Christmas time. I opened the scissors up and drug it down so that it pierced my vinyl right here. So then I was able to peel off the backing of this strip. It's really hard when you're dealing with vinyl on a big scale like this because it ends up sticking to each other and screws everything up. So I did it in section. So I peeled off this strip and then I weeded out my letters and I put my transfer tape down and I took this piece off. And then I cut this piece and I weeded my letters and I put my transfer tape down and I took this piece off. And then I laid them out in strips. So I had individual strips that were about 2.5 by 24 inches long. Okay, so I did this sheet and then I just hid that layer and I added the next layer for the second grouping of letters for her wall. This is what she was putting on her wall at her beach house. And so I did some different size fonts in there and just had fun with it because this is what she wanted. And it actually turned out really cute. It's above her kitchen table. So then the same thing as I cut my vinyl between each grouping and I pulled each one off separate in rows. Okay, so now I have basically a 24 by 24 square of vinyl because I've done it in 2 different layers. And then I hid that layer and I put the third layer on to finish that up. The last 2 lines, and again it goes all the way down to the 20. Well, I did it to 24, so they're all the same length on her project. So that's all I did, and I hope that's what you were asking, and not, you know, if you were doing it this way so that your project wanted to continue on longer, you could do that too. You would just put it as a second row like I did here, take it off the same way, and then when you put it on your project, you would just lay, you would put this piece down, take off the transfer tape, and it would be on your project. Then you would take this piece and you would just position it to continue the line on. So that's all you would do there. I hope that answered your question. If not, shoot me another message on Facebook, private message me on the page, whatever you want to do, and let me know if this was not what you were asking, okay? Hope you have a wonderful day. and I'll talk to you all soon.